Building after building, block after block. All are now leveled. Many people inside, including children and the elderly, did not have time to escape. By midday on Tuesday, Israel had bombed nearly 2,000 locations in the densely populated Gaza Strip and promised to intensify its assault, leaving the 2.3 million Palestinians living there with nowhere to go.
The
Israeli army made a phone call to a person who wasn't here. He was in Al Rimal. We came running and they told one of our neighbors that the building has to be evacuated. Where should they go? They said they can go to the sea. People started running and suddenly we heard an explosion. My brother's 2 children were standing in the doorway. They were killed.
On Monday, the Israeli defense minister announced a complete siege of the Gaza Strip, cutting off supplies of electricity, fuel, food, and water. The unrelenting bombardment of homes, communication towers, hospitals, roads, and mosques has become a daily occurrence.
Our area, Al Ramal, is a quiet area, but when I came here I didn't recognize it. It's completely destroyed. All its features have changed. This is unfair. This is terrorism. There is no humanity. Families here live in peace and do not have any links to anything. What happened was revenge, a crime.
People are searching for survivors under the rubble. Nowhere is safe, and there is nowhere to go, they say.
We are told to evacuate the eastern part of Khan Yunis and go to a safe place, but there is no safe place in the Gaza Strip.
This hospital in Rafah is understaffed and under-equipped, and the number of people arriving here needing treatment keeps growing. Some of these children's parents have died. Many don't know yet how much they have lost.
Now there's a real massacre being committed against innocent civilians in the Sabra area. There are dozens of victims, and ambulances and civilian vehicles are still evacuating the victims from this house that was directly targeted.
Journalists reporting on the front lines of this war have also become targets. They, like many of Gaza's faces, are now gone forever. The Israeli airstrikes have already killed hundreds of people and injured thousands. But people in Gaza fear the worst is still to come. Rdznews Serdar, Al Jazeera.
Jamila Abu Zanouna is live inside Gaza for us. Jamila, boats in the Gaza harbor were just targeted and we can see the smoke rising on the live shot that I'm looking at. Do you have any information on that?
Yes, when we came back from the Al-Shifa hospital right here to Rdznews hotel that is right next to the to Gaza port, we saw the flames coming out of the port after they targeted it, targeted the port with many shots that were targeted directly at the port. Even though there are many families fled to the Rdznews hotel, so people were evacuating from different areas to much safer areas, but unfortunately no place is safe anymore. And after the couple of airstrikes that were happening at the east of Gaza, where the massacres have happened, in Al-Shaja'iyya, in Al-Tufah neighborhood, in Al-Zaytun, and also in Sheikh Radwan. All of these places have witnessed many massacres. People have lost their family members. I have seen people crying over their family members, trying to understand the state you're living. There are no words, no matter how much I try to explain or describe, no words to deliver this message or this scene that I have witnessed over how much death and unbelievable shots that we have seen today.
You were at
Jamila,
you were at Shifa Hospital earlier. What was the scene there?
Yes. There were multiple ambulances coming from different areas of Gaza that were targeted with tons of people. There are a lot of people, including children who were injured. People were running after their kids, crying over them. One woman was crying that she has lost her baby, who was right between her arms. She was crying that I have no idea where he was gone. He was right in my arms. People are actually losing their minds over what's happening. They can't make sense of all these unprecedented consequences.
Make sure to subscribe to a channel to the latest news from RDZ World News.